Hammer time!
Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Hammer Horror Month, also known as September. This is the segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to be talking about a different Hammer film every day for the month of September. Today, we're going to be talking about Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell is a 1974 film which runs 93 minutes and is directed by Terence Fisher. Now, this was his last film that he directed for Hammer, I do believe, and this is actually considered one of the last quote unquote great Hammer films. Now, Terence Fisher was responsible for The Unholy Four, Race for Your Life, and Spaceways. This stars Peter Cushing as Baron Frankenstein, Shane Bryant as Simon Helder, and Madeline Smith as Sarah. Now, the budget on this was £137,000, and they actually used real blood in this film. It was from a blood bank where the blood had went bad, so they used it for the film. The final film, directed by Terence Fisher, as I said, before his death on June 18th, 1980, at the age of 76. What a great director. Definitely my favorite Hammer director. Okay. Now, at this point, Baron Frankenstein has faked his death and is living as a doctor in an asylum. He's not the main character. He's one of the main characters. The main character is actually a doctor who idolizes Baron Frankenstein. And when they find out that he's been experimenting on people, kind of using some of Baron Frankenstein's methods, they throw him in the asylum. And he's not treated very well at first. But then the Baron, as he's known as, kind of saves him and turns him into his assistant, since he's qualified to be a doctor. Now, they also have an assistant named Sarah, who is mute, because apparently she was, her father attempted to rape her, and she didn't speak after that. Now, she's played by Madeline Smith, and she was in The Vampire Lovers. Very, very pretty. So, Baron Frankenstein has been up to his usual antics and is experimenting on a human, actually patients from this asylum. And he's almost done it, where he's tried to put a functioning brain, a brain from a person who is kind of a genius, into that of a buffoon or a patient who's been there for quite some time. Does it work? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to watch this for yourself. Now, Joe had told me that it was right before we watched it, because I do believe we're going to be showing the exact same thing, which is this Paramount DVD. And apparently this had been out of print for quite some time. I've had it in my collection for God knows how long. And I know that this got a release from Scream Factory. But apparently at one time this was almost impossible to find and used to be quite pricey. So yeah, really glad to have the Paramount DVD. It's really cool, and it has, I don't think it has any extras on it. It'd be interesting to see what Scream Factory has for extras. But yeah, it has subtitles and scene setup and, all that kind of stuff. But this is definitely it's definitely one of my favorite Frankenstein movies. Definitely check this one out. And don't forget to check out Joe's review for Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Physical media matters. And until next time, peace.